Babybus!
Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
The Case of the Duck House Fire. One Sunday at noon, it was so hot, Sheriff Labrador was dripping with sweat. He stuck out his tongue, panting. The telephone at the police station started ringing.
Woof! This is Sheriff Labrador. Out! Oh.
Sheriff Labrador, what happened? Quack?
Oh, nothing. I bit my tongue by accident. Grandma Duck, what's the matter?
Oh dear! Sheriff Labrador, my house is on fire! Quack!
What? Don't worry. I'll call the fire station for you.
Sheriff Labrador and the Forest Fire Brigade rushed to Grandma Duck's house as fast as they could. Fortunately, the fire brigade put the fire out very quickly. But the feathers on Little Duck's tail were burnt.
Hey, Grandma Duck, how did the fire start?
I don't know! Quack! I was cooking in the kitchen, quack, when the bedroom suddenly caught fire, quack! If you didn't come so quickly, my grandson's bottom would have been charred, quack!
Yes! Grandma, my bottom hurts! Quack!
Little Duck covered his tail with his hands as he walked over. His face was black with soot, and the feathers of his tail had been burnt away.
We must find the cause of the fire.
Sheriff Labrador walked around the outside of Grandma Duck's house. He found several cigarette butts that had been thrown on the ground outside the bedroom window.
Huh? Grandma Duck, where did all these cigarette butts come from? If cigarettes are not put out properly, they can easily cause fires.
Oh! Cigarette butts? Quack! My neighbor, Mr. Zebra, threw them on the ground! Quack!
Grandma Duck flapped her wings in excitement.
Quack! He always throws his disgusting cigarette butts everywhere! Quack! The smoke from his cigarettes makes it hard to breathe! Quack! So the fire in our house was caused by Mr. Zebra? Quack, quack!
Mr. Zebra had just come home from work. When he heard what Grandma Duck said, his face went pale with fear.
Oh my! Grandma Duck, don't talk like that nonsense. Littering cigarette butts is all my fault. But I didn't know it would cause a fire.
Mr. Zebra hung his head. Sheriff Labrador shook his head.
Littering cigarette butts may cause fires, but I must be thorough when I'm investigating a case. We mustn't jump to conclusions. Grandma Duck, may I take a look at the scene of the fire again?
Of course. Quack.
Sheriff Labrador walked back into Grandma Duck's house. He found that there was one floorboard in the bedroom which had been burnt particularly bad, and it gave off a strong, burning smell.
Huh? The floor of the bedroom is burnt the worst, which means the fire started from the bedroom. Then it couldn't have been Mr. Zebra's cigarette butts that caused the fire, but something in the bedroom.
Sheriff Labrador looked further and found a lighter sitting on the bedside table. The side table was very low, and there was a burnt feather stuck to the lighter. Sheriff Labrador's dark eyes suddenly lit up.
Grandma Duck, who was in the bedroom when the fire started?
My grandson, Little Duck. Sheriff Labrador, why are you asking this? Quack.
Well, Grandma Duck, I think I solved this case. Mr. Zebra wasn't the one who caused the fire. It was Little Duck.
Quack? Sheriff Labrador, how can that be? Quack, quack, quack.
Well, Grandma Duck, look. This lighter has Little Duck's feather stuck to it. I'm guessing that Little Duck saw the lighter on the side table, thought it was a toy, and started playing with it. He accidentally started the fire.
Quack. Little Duck, did you play with the lighter? Quack.
I don't know, Quack. I saw that toy could light up. Daddy has played with it before, so I copied him. Quack. I only played with it a couple of times before the fire got on my tail. Quack. The fire became bigger and bigger. Quack.
My goodness! I see. Quack.
When he heard that, Mr. Zebra perked up.
Ooh, that's great. I didn't cause the fire.
Mr. Zebra, Even though this fire was not started by you, littering cigarette butts is also very dangerous. You should be fined. And, Grandma Duck, lighters are dangerous objects and should be stored in places children cannot reach, or they can cause accidents. You must pay attention. Mini episode on safety. Woof!
Mr. Zebra, what are you doing? Quack?
Grandma Duck, I'm writing a safety notice. I want to put this up at the community bulletin board to remind everyone,
Oh, let me take a look. 1, don't play with lighters and matches. 2, don't litter cigarette butts. 3, children should be accompanied by adults when playing with fireworks.
Great job, Mr. Zebra. Sheriff Labrador's Safety Talk. Besides the 3 rules above, there's one more. 4. When there's a fire, you must get out of the building and call 911 for the fire station. Friends, you must remember that fire is very dangerous.